Hey guys, so the brand new iPhone SE is a massive step up when it comes to the speed and performance compared to the iPhone 5S. But how do they compare when it comes to the camera technology? We are getting the iPhone 6S optics in the device, and I wanted to do a quick little comparison, looking to see if we can see any major performance increases. Before we have a look at the images and video, we can just quickly check out the actual camera apps here. So basically you can see it's quite similar across both of them really. You do get the inclusion of live photos though, which give you a little mini movie when you do take pictures. Makes things a little bit more kind of interactive, and gives you some nice memories when you forget to take video. You also get the inclusion of 4K video recording here, which gives you better details when you're doing your video footage, which is nice. Both of them don't have optical image stabilization like the iPhone 6S though, so I was quite interested to see how they managed the low light kind of performance and the video recording. So we can have a look here at some of the images that I did take. We did do some HDR images as well as low light. And I gotta say, I've definitely noticed a pretty big kind of improvement here when it comes to particularly the low light performance that we did do. So you can just see here, we did do this in some pretty harsh conditions. You can see that the iPhone 5S at the top here, it manages to kind of blur some of the background highlights, whereas you don't get that on the SE now. It looks much more higher quality. The actual detail of like the images here is much better resolved with the 12 megapixel iSight camera, and this also extends to the actual the day kind of shooting, which we did do as well, like just basically shots out and about. So you can have a look at some of the images, see what you think of them. Personally, I was very impressed with the SE's ability to resolve a lot of detail that the 5S did miss. The HDR seemed to be a lot more effective as well when it came to resolving the different colors in the picture, as well as revealing darker areas. So very impressive improvement, I think, when it comes to the camera. If you've got a 5S and you're looking for a little bit more better camera performance, then definitely worthwhile to upgrade here. But at the same time, I think the 5S is still very capable and compares very well to the actual like entry-level Android phones of today. I couldn't really see too much of a difference between the 5S and like the Moto G3, for example, and the 5S is very affordable. So you can have a look at the video recording to see if you can see a difference here. We did do a 4K test of the new SE versus the full HD, which the 5S tops out at. So again, even with the absence of the optical image stabilization, I felt that the SE was able to capture a lot more details, which was really great when it came to the video recording, and it could probably do with the inclusion of optical image stabilization to make it as high in terms of the quality as like the S7, which I think is sitting on top right now. But still, for the price, I'm not complaining. At the end of the day, you no longer have to pay an arm and a leg for a fantastic, capable and reliable camera, and that's the main thing here. So even though the the SE is often criticized for being just recycled here, to me I think that the main areas have been improved in terms of the battery life, the camera, the performance, enough to justify the purchase, particularly if you like the smaller handsets, the ones which you can reach around the handset very easily. So yeah, just a quick little camera review here and test between the new iPhone SE and the 5S. Hope you found it helpful, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.